p.m. QB will be recorded in the van. So hope you guys enjoy while I'm driving live to my next destination. This is my third win already, just after 6 weeks. So, you know, if you guys could just kind of pick up your shit a little bit, that'd be great. So I don't have to keep fucking doing these all the time. I'm trying to, do my daily fucking life. But anyways, we'll go matchup by matchup, close out, get to my fucking destination. So this will be more of like a, Tuesday evening Tom's van ride review. How's that sound? So, yeah. Anyway, so first matchup, me versus fucking Brett. I keep telling you stop starting the Cowboys. They actually did a little bit better for you. Zeke kind of had a nice little run for a touchdown. Pretty much saved you. You're only about 2 points away from getting blown out and getting a fucking name change, which I probably wouldn't really tweak your name at all because it's pretty fucking pathetic as it is. So we'll just leave it at that. But, starting two Jaguars running backs, like, I don't see how you make it to the playoffs with that strategy. Just don't. So he almost got blown out, got pretty lucky. For some reason the Browns abandoned the fucking run with Chubb and Hunt, so he got saved there. And then Isaiah McKenzie fucking fumbling that ball in the red zone, dropping a touchdown pass. I mean, Josh Allen would have literally had another fucking 40 points by himself that game if Isaiah McKenzie didn't make so many goddamn mistakes. Hopefully he'll turn around next week, but his mistakes pretty much saved your ass. So, anyways, next matchup we have here: Ty Nidong versus Barefoot. So this was a little bit closer a matchup. I'd say it was probably the best matchup of the route. Will, your team, it's got some high-end guys, and the rest, man, the depth looks pretty shitty. I'm not gonna lie. And Delvin Cook, besides like one lucky kind of 50-yard touchdown run, he had like 20 yards the entire day. So Delvin Cook doesn't look as spry as he used to, but Deion Jackson pickup was like kind of fun. Kind of surprised a lot of people didn't pick him up. I didn't really have any roster space to do it. I would have if I needed to, but yeah. You got Cooper Kupp. You'll be doing pretty good. I definitely see you kind of turn your team around, make the playoffs. Probably going to be at first, losing the first week, so, it is what it is. Oh, and before I move on to Barefoot, stop starting Redskins. Just everyone in this league. Just everything about that fucking franchise just fucking sucks. So, Curtis Samuel, I don't get it. You got you 1 point. If you would have started your boy Adam Thielen, you would have actually beaten Foot. So just don't do it. Like that owner, that whole situation, it's basically like the DHS secretariat where it just came out just this past week, and we all knew this for the last 4 months when they're saying that those whippings at the border by those border security control officers who are riding horses, when there's zero evidence the entire time. CNN and MSNBC lied, made that story completely up, completely false. We now find out 2 days ago or 3 days ago, the DH secretary actually got emails from his staff saying that it was not a true story. He got it that morning, read his email, and then later that night backed what Biden and the White House said, and still kept going on with that false story to make it seem like the border control people were racist against migrants. And then they actually put them on administrative leave. And then when they found out that, Biden lied, DHS secretary lied, CNN, MSNBC lied about it, they said, oh, now they're suspending them for other admin reasons. Way not to fucking own it. Way to, ruin people's careers because of your mistake and your lies. But anyway, so that's what I think about the Redskins. They're just as bad as the fucking White House, border, DHS, you name it. Moving on here. Mr. Foot, you want another one? I think I barely beat you by, or not barely, I beat you by most points. Again, your teams are looking pretty good. Obviously, you have by far the best wide receiver group of everyone here, which I know doesn't say much because mostly everyone else's wide receiver group besides mine is pretty shitty. And we'll get to Frcanos here in a little bit, but the squad looks good. Just, your running backs and Tom Brady, it's good enough to get you probably to the championship versus me. But this time the odds or the results are going to be different because of those weak spots. So that's pretty much what I got on there for you. And Foot, just got your text. I'm not scared, but once I do get to my destination, I will contact you back. Next up, Sir Terrell versus fucking Richard. Terrell, you've got to be dying. Like, just be real with us. Like, you know, let's just have a little therapy session. We'll have Foot fucking run it. Like, we know you're dying. It's week 6. You're already out of the playoffs. You probably have one of the worst teams I've ever seen draft. And you even got your best team up, no one on bye. You're still only putting up 60 fucking points. Like DJ Moore, the Panthers, Christian McCaffrey, probably go to the Bills or the Rams, whichever one. Now that we only have to pay him a $1 million salary this year, which I just found out about that, so I didn't even realize that. He'd be cheap and only $11 million next year. Maybe the Bills could afford him, but besides that, man, I mean, it's a fire sale in fucking Charlotte right now, so I'd probably stop starting him. But, so yeah, starting Romeo Doubs, like, outside Trevor Lawrence, the rest of your team scored like 40 points. They're just, I kind of almost wouldn't trade for anybody, maybe Aaron Jones, but it's a dumpster fire. And Richard, lowest points scored to win this week. Can't say fantasy football doesn't have luck in it, I'll tell you that. Unfortunate. You know, JT's been out for a little bit. It sounds like he will be back this week. But again, though, just the Redskins wide receivers, just fucking benching. Just everything about that organization is going to shit. One of the worst franchises of all time. Just start anybody. Start fucking Greg Dolch or whatever the hell his name is. Like, there's a waiver wire tight end, I'd probably start over any Redskin right now. So, but yeah, that's about it. Alright, next matchup. Pups versus Fricano. Pups won by less than a full point. Closest matchup of the week. Both made it to 100-something points. What can you say? Nice shootout. Austin Eckler on Monday night almost came back with a 20-point deficit to win it for you, freak. My heart goes out to you. He killed it. He killed it. Back to plus the team, though. So let's take a look here. First, Najee Harris finally scores a touchdown. If it wasn't for that, you definitely obviously would have lost. I mean, he has not looked good. The Steelers' run game and O-line have not looked good. Kenny Pickett actually looks like probably one of the better rookie wide receivers in his first 2-3 games. I know the stats. I know the losses don't seem like it, but did it pretty well, so I'll give him that. Starting Cade Otton, I didn't even know, I'm going to be honest, I did not know he's an actual fucking football player. And with Tom Brady, with all his options, with, you know, all his divorce attorneys and everything else, I don't know how you think he's going to be able to get it at Otton. And I don't even think I'm fucking saying his name right, which it really doesn't matter. So, not sure about that. Trade for a tight end, do something. Freak. Besides Austin Eckler, you do have other good freaks. Justin Jefferson, fucking animal. Did well for you. Jalen Waddle, somehow that motherfucker's wide receiver 2 for the Dolphins. Surprises me. But Marquise Brown, let's just give 5 seconds of silence because I had him in a league 2 and he deserves it because he was fucking killing it. Would have been an amazing sleeper if it wasn't for this goddamn injury. So we're all just going to give it 5 seconds of silence. Use your fucking turning signal, you piece of shit! Excuse me, guys. No big deal on that one. Alright. Anyway, so next one. Alright. Oh, we did get our 5 seconds of silence in, right? Yep. Nope, definitely a good thing that we got that through. Make sure, you know, we kind of appreciate with what we have and not get too angry and upset about it, so. kind of close matchup. But Humble, I'm surprised that your team even came out. If it wasn't for Brandon Ayuk in that flu game, like you would have had another 6th week in a row of not getting 100 damn points. I mean, Russell, fun stat for you here, but Russell Wilson has been costing the Broncos about $3.5 million per touchdown scored. Josh Allen only costs his organization about $800K for every touchdown he scores. He's about 3.5, 4 times more value than actually fucking Russell Wilson. I mean, a complete bust, and let alone the amount of trade picks. So I don't know how you had, you realize it's a 1 QB league, right? So if you don't have a QB1, you can drop them, right? Just want to make sure you get that right. And by the way, let's just be a man moving forward. To get mad at somebody because they send you something that corrects an opinion of yours that's actual proof of a player's value, and you want to respond with personal insults instead of manning up and owning that you were wrong on your opinion. Kenneth Walker is an RB2, not a flex. The whole industry agrees. But you to get mad and send personal attacks, be a man, dude. Like, that's all I really got to say to you. Can't really waste any time else on that. Mo, dude, you did surprisingly all right during the draft. Your running backs are solid. You have some good wide receiver depth. But this whole trading every other week for like 3 seasons in a row to then not trading at all and then changing your reasoning because it wasn't because you didn't have time, but it's because you always trade too much, you're not going to trade. It's like, how many seasons of you not trading and realize that no, you have to make a couple trades, like be reasonable, like not too much, not too little, to help improve your team throughout the season. I don't know why in 2022 you're not figuring that out yet, but good luck to you, brother. Hopefully 2025, 2026, you'll figure it out. We know the Democrats sure hell aren't, because it's going to be, this red wave is going to get even more fucking disgusting for them with all these lies about the economy being in a great shape and just absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, so good luck to you with that opinion, and we'll see how it works out for you. All right, last matchup here we got Gantinelli versus Who's My Caddy, which I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I greatly appreciate the invite to your Raleigh Country Club and for you to caddy my round and clean my van from an old vet. It's going to be great. Beer's on me. All respect for that. Love it. While I'm on that matter, so I know this is going to be a recurring thing, but no more Redskins. Antonio Gibson is not their man. Brian Robinson is hammering. It looks great. Just terrible O-line, I guess. He's getting like 3 yards of carry, but he looks like he's pounding the shit out of those defensive players. So Antonio Gibson droppable at this point. Your wide receivers are really struggling. Jerry Jeudy, he's got that shithole quarterback in Denver. Breece Hall looks good. Just don't trust the Jets. And then Travis Kelce's a fucking animal. I still have nightmares from the AFC Championship last year, or the playoff game last year, from his touchdown. He's great. But besides that, you're not going to make the playoffs if you don't make a move. Probably have to move Travis Kelce. But you didn't win this one by 30 points. Because Ganzon, your team didn't show up, brother. It doesn't look good. Devontae Adams, fucking solid. Loved him, had him. Great fucking player. You're still sticking with your boys. Don't know what happened with Jeff Wilson. 49ers, kind of a weird game how you didn't really get a bunch of carries. Might have got hurt. I don't fucking even know. But yeah, you need some help. Mike Williams, stud, boomer bust. But your boys didn't show up, man. J.K. Dobbins, just not startable. Just drop him. You got some work to do. You probably got another trade or two. Do on the waiver wire this week. I mean, it's gonna be a little tough for you moving forward. All right, and that concludes Tom's Tuesday evening van review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I prefer not to do more of these. This is already my 3rd one, so if you guys can make the fucking right trade, pick up some right waiver wires, be half decent fucking managers for the love of God. When I'm doing these long drives, I really would like to listen to my podcasts or ebooks about, I don't know, sports, politics, health, real estate, business, anything that provides value. Giving these to you, although it does provide value, in the short term to give you shit doesn't really provide value to me in the long term. So please get your shit together and all. Please stop being fucking retards.